Welcome to all. Today's topic will be porous liquids. So we'll see a quick introduction to porous liquids. So first we'll see what are porous liquids. So these liquids are termed as liquids which have got permanent porosities. So far only solids have permanent porosities, and now scientists have discovered liquids which have got permanent porosities. So what are porous liquids? So porous liquids are a new class of liquid materials that contain microscopic cavities, which are in turn called as pores. So these pores are in the size of a molecule, so that there are molecules which can be intact in them. So these can perform like gas capturing as well as catalytic process, and there are much more applications for the porous liquids which are yet to be discovered. So these porous liquids have 10,000 to 10,000 times more number of more cavities than the conventional liquids. So which is around like the most of the empty space between the liquids have been used in this porous liquids. So first, the porous liquid was invented or discovered. It is not discovered, it is just invented. Porous liquid was invented in the year 2015 by a group of scientists in Queen's University. So this is a major breakthrough of the decade, so that it is an first and unique phenomena in which porosity is found in a liquid. So these pores can uptake and release large volumes of gases. So which can be used for the carbon dioxide capture or different gases capturing. So they can be tuned for the selectivity, whereas it is easy for a chemist to tune the selectivity or the chemical nature of a liquid than the solid. So being it as a liquid, it can flow around a certain range so that the mobility can be also possible. Whereas if you have a porous solids, we cannot move the solids. The solids cannot flow around it. So they have got a great range of applications which are yet to be discovered. So there are few examples or the few applications in which the currently porous liquids are used. So one is carbon dioxide capturing. So scientists have modified these porous liquids in such a manner that they can selectively capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, so that the carbon dioxide is captured and the greenhouse is reduced, which is the greenhouse gas, so that the global temperature is also reduces. So energy from waste. So these porous liquids can accommodate like methane molecules, which is a similar kind of a carbon dioxide or a gas molecule. So these methane molecules can be stored inside these porous liquids, which can be used for the energy applications in the future. Second is hydrocarbon. The next is hydrocarbon separation. Hydrocarbons can be separated easily because with the porous liquids, we need a sieve kind of a thing to separate few hydrocarbons, which are in term called as diesel or gasoline or petrol. So there are difference in categories of hydrocarbons. So these porous liquids play an important role in the future for the capturing of hydrocarbons or the separation of hydrocarbons. So these has got an ability to capture noble gases also, which are selectively. So all these captures are selectively. If we tune this porous liquids for the noble gas capture, it will capture only noble gas. If it is for carbon dioxide, it will selectively capture only carbon dioxide. So the pore size and the chemical nature of the porous liquids can be designed so that it can be used for the specific application. And the most important point here is like these liquids can flow, which is a greater advantages. So here is the three examples of what are the benefits offered by the porous liquids. So one is fluidity. Unlike the porous solids, these can be circulated, which can implement gas separation very efficiently in a continuous flow process. The next is dissolving gases. So normally liquids or the carbon dioxide can be dissolved in water. So similarly, the solubility of carbon dioxide is larger in liquids than the solids. So therefore, unlike normal solvents, the dilution of gases in porous liquids is controlled by the shapes of the pore and the size of the pore, which gives the selectivity towards the porous liquids. If it was tuned to separate or dissolve only noble gases, we have to adjust the size and shape of the pores inside the liquids has to be engineered so that it can selectively capture one thing. So the porous liquid can thus be tailored to dissolve one over the other. which has got a high selectivity. So the pores in the porous liquids also enable vast greater amount of gases to be dissolved than the possible in conventional solvents. So the solubility of the gases in the conventional solvent will be much more less than that of the porous liquids. Next, designable. So these has got a, since it has got a liquid part, it is easy for the chemical reaction or the chemical modification for us to happen. So because of this chemical modification, the selectivity in the gas, the viscosity, the temperature resistance of the porous liquids, as well as the toxicity of the compound and the biocompatibility, everything can be controlled by the proper designing and everything. So that's all for the quick introduction of porous liquids. Stay tuned with us so that in future we'll have the detailed presentation of what is porous liquids and how it will be useful in the future. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the future updates.